I'm Daniel Johnson. I've been teaching here at Portland Community College for about 8 years. I teach in the multimedia program. I teach MM237 and MM230, graphics for multimedia and digital effects. We have all these different programs at PCC. We've got the computer application systems, and we've got multimedia. We've got video. I think multimedia, kind of brings them all together. We teach more than just the application. Hopefully, the skills that we teach, whether we're using Photoshop or After Effects, will translate to whatever program that you're using. I mean, we teach them the tools on how to use the program, and that usually seems to take about half the term, if you're lucky, or at least to use enough of the program to do the job that they need to get done.
Don't you go home yet, I swear that I will.
We'll move on to maybe something incredibly simple and old school like a ball, and we'll make it bounce. We'll try to bring a ball to life, which is the key to any effects or animation. If you're trying to take something still and make it move and be believable. So compositing is this giant word that means so much to so many people. We composite our audio, we composite our video, we fix our video when we should have been more careful. When I was a little kid, I actually didn't want to be a magician. That was before anything else. I had a silk top hat that someone gave me, and I was trying to pull rabbits out of it and trying to do little tricks. And yeah, I mean, you think about it, there is a big connection between the illusion and what we do, on the screen. The big stories that we're telling on the screen, are pieces of our dreams, and in our dreams, anything can happen. And that's why the effects are so important. They're able to take what's in your head and put it out for other people to see.
Why can't we be happy with what's happening instead of always running for the door? When ambitions are starting to sting, it keeps us always wanting more. Well, hey, hey, alright, we got a big appetite. Oh, my love, when is enough enough? And when it hits you, it happens so fast.
My name is Christy Burke-Maves, and I teach Taekwondo at PCC Cascade campus. I've been teaching there for about 5 years, and I've been teaching Taekwondo about 20 years. I chose to go into Taekwondo, actually. It was my first year of college. I was going to school out at Mount Hood Community College, and oddly enough, I actually didn't know anything about it. It was a PE class, quite like the ones that I'm teaching at PCC. At the time, of course, I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and I loved it right from the very beginning. The discipline of Taekwondo, there's actually very traditional roots of it. There's 5 different tenets. It's courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. We utilize those 5 tenets in class a lot, and mainly we're talking to our junior students, but the self-discipline, the self-control that's learned in class is something that we like to see carry over to everyday life, not just within the class. It's always been my goal not to just build a good taekwondoist, but a good, well-rounded martial artist in general. Because taekwondo is basically a kicking art, doesn't have a whole lot of roots in grappling or things like that. So that's generally when my students, when they come to my class, they'll be doing more than just taekwondo. The most recent success would have to be the 2010 U.S. National Team Trials in Florida of July of this year, which was, oddly enough, it was 6 months after my total hip replacement. And that was a real challenge because I was only actually released to kick at full power 4 months before the trials. And I had a lot of people that were really questioning whether or not I was able to even compete, but my husband and I started the rehab immediately. I mean, within a week after my surgery, and we kept at it. And when I look back on it, it actually happened fairly quickly, even though it was difficult. And so by the time that I got to team trials, I'd felt better than I had in the past 3 years. I've learned from teaching Taekwondo, number one, to be more flexible and more patient, because every student shows up with a variety of not just physical abilities, but their ability to take in information. And so I've had to be much more flexible there. I also think that it's forced me to learn my own art form more, because you have to teach it. So therefore you have to know more about it. Taekwondo means just about everything to me. It's given me an outlet in terms of being able to have something that's just for me. And of course, teaching classes at PCC is wonderful, because the students that show up there have this eagerness to learn, and they're like sponges that soak up information. I can't even imagine it never being a part of my life. I'm sure I'll probably be competing until I can't compete anymore. I'm also an international referee, so when I'm done with that, I'll probably be refereeing and judging, and I honestly cannot ever picture myself not teaching in some capacity or another.
I'm Hillary Barsky, and I am an art instructor here at PCC. So if we want to define 3D art, it is something that exists in space. A lot of times that something is an object. This was originally a piece of paper. It's been covered with some plaster bandage, so it's hard now. And what this form has is it has contrast, it has movement, it has use of light and shadow. Often in 3D forms, our first sort of response is like, I want to touch that, I want to feel the surface of it. There's something about its contours that's inviting. Students who take this class come from a broad variety of backgrounds. Regular art students, people who are interested in art, sometimes interior design students or architecture students, sometimes graphic design students, people who are maybe a business major or just want to have that outside experience are going to be working maybe more in a digital mode, but still having that experience of working with objects in space. We'll work with plasticine, modeling. We carve, sometimes plaster, sometimes flower foam. We do a relief project with the concept of space and density. question of challenges that you face when trying to teach 3D art. There are several. There's a broad range of students who take this class. So if someone is, say, like taken drawing, but they've never built something, then they have no experience. Sometimes students get frustrated, like, well, this doesn't look like a nose, or something is falling apart, or this glue doesn't work, or oh no, I cut too big of a hole, what do I do? We obviously learn by overcoming challenges, and sometimes, sometimes it just doesn't connect. And I try to always work with students and say, well, here's your option. Maybe you could change the form by doing this, or maybe you want to add this to it. So you just go on to the next thing and hope that that will be better. What students learn affects the world around them. I think it's like an important part of our education. A lot of times students tell me that they feel like they've accomplished something, that they feel like just being in an environment of a constant parade of new things challenges them, and that they come out of it with a greater appreciation of the visual world. In that sense, any art class gives the students a view of the world that they didn't have before.
Brant! Brant, you're gonna be late again.
Okay.
I need you to have a job at least. You're getting way too comfortable.
What?
Lawrence, are you just planning on sitting around in there all day?
Yes?
Maybe you should try getting out of there for once.
And do what?
I don't know. Take out the trash. Check the mail. You can't stay in there all day. Lawrence, I need the house to myself tonight. I need you to find something to do.
Like what?
I don't know. Go play in the road.
What?
I just need you to be successful at one thing. You loser. Get a life. Then you can get out of mine. Ugh.
So beautiful, babe.
Oh, don't forget about the movies tonight.
I won't.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and take your car. I forgot to put gas in mine. I'll pick you up at 7. I love you, babe.
And so, for legal reasons, I have to say, you're fired. Miss Tillis, hello, good morning. Is there anything I can get you? Scone, croissant, manicure?
Has Brant been in yet today?
No, I haven't seen him.
Great. Send him in when he gets here.
Of course.
Eduardo. What are you doing outside your cave? I'm surprised the sunlight didn't burn your skin.
Good morning, Brant. Miss Tillis would like to see you in her office.
Well, well, well. Look who it is. What is it today, Brant? Power outage, car trouble, girlfriend problems.
Actually, a little bit of each, Miss Tillis.
Brant, you know I'm always more than happy to let you make it up to me, but I've got a really busy weekend and I'm afraid the other people in the office might think I'm playing favorites.
So, what was it that you wanted from me?
I need you to get my son out of the house for the night.
You want me to babysit for you?
No, he's a grown-up. I just need him out of the house for the night. Just get him out of the house and I'll call it a sick day.
Yeah, I already have plans tonight.
Seriously? I'm doing you a favor by overlooking your consistent tardiness. Just get him out of the house, or you can take another cut and pay. Have fun.
Hi, you Lawrence?
Yes.
Yeah, your mom sent me down here to pick.
I know, I got the email.
So, you ready to go?
Look, I don't want to do this, so you can just go do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'd really rather do that myself, but unfortunately we have no other choice, so let's just make the best of this.
Hey, freak. Got a new friend?
Hi, I'm Brant.
Wait, you work for my mom, don't you?
Yeah?
Did she send you here? A couple of pushovers like you ought to get along great. How much is she paying you?
It's enough. I'll go get my jacket.
You could have told me you were such a pool shark, Lawrence.
It's all just mathematics. Once you figure out how the angles work and get your head in the game, it's actually pretty easy.
No shit. I'm gonna stay calls. Hey, honey.
Where are you? We were supposed to be at the movies.
I had to take Sharon's son out because I was late for work this morning.
What? Unbelievable.
Yeah, we're just at the regular place.
Are you drunk? I'm coming to get my car.
My girlfriend's heading down here. She sounds a little upset. I probably should go pay the tab pretty soon.
Who's this? It's my mom's.
All right, picture time. Allie.
It's me in there.
Allie? Allie, this is Lawrence. Lawrence, Allie?
Nice to meet you, Lawrence. Okay, I'm charging you for the cab fare. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
we have to take him with us. It's part of the deal.
Okay, whatever. Let's go. You're welcome to stay here tonight if you need to. Here's a blanket. This is for you. No, Brant, no. I can't do this anymore. I'm too tired.
What do you mean?
I mean, you get to sleep here tonight. Why did you think I could do this for so long? I mean, I pay for absolutely everything. I pay your bills, I do your laundry, I clean up after you. You just don't care. You've never cared.
That's not true.
I love you, Brant. I just can't. This just isn't fair. No. Let me go. I'm done.
This is all your fault, you know?
My fault? The hell are you talking about? It's my fault you're a jerk to your girlfriend?
Shut up. At least I'm not the one whose mom has to pay someone to take him out.
Your designs are the most profitable in the company, and yet you can't find it in you to help pitch in for rent? I mean, I might be a little shy, but...
A little shy? You're just weird. Your mom can't stop blabbing about how big of a loser you are. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm just being an ass. And this is all my fault. All of it.
I gotta go.
What? Oh, stay. I'm just being a mess of an ass right now. I mean, look at me. I'm 28 and I'm still living off my girlfriend.
But how can that be? I mean, my mom says your designs are what keeps her company doing so well.
What? She treats me like garbage. I'm far from getting paid well.
She treats everyone like garbage.
If she thinks I'm so valuable, why does she treat me so poorly?
I'm her son, and the only time she talks to me is when she wants something from me. I mean, you could easily just find another job and be done with her. You should just quit.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm done here. Found something better.
You're done. Just like that.
Just like that.
What are you doing here?
Getting out of the house. That's what she told me to do, right?
What have you done to him?
What have I done to him? What have you done to him? You need to learn how to relax.
You don't need to tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. Now stop this nonsense and get back to work. Is this the thanks I get after everything I've done for you? You two would be nothing if it wasn't for me. Get back in this office right now!
Wow. That was interesting, huh?
So you think Ellie will take you back?
I hope so. I do need to find my own place, though.
You need a roommate?
Yeah. You interested?
Better than living on the street.
I heard that.
Like a river in the rain, you're the opposite of all my pain.
stopping by that I wish we shared under the sky. There is a house 2 blocks down the street. They like to party and sit out on the roof. It's a pretty sunset with warm tropical clouds.